Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recapping the Detroit Lions Kansas City Chiefs game that happened last night. Finished up with a final score of Detroit 21, Kansas City 20. This was a really good game. Now, I do know a lot of people are going to be saying Detroit didn't really win this game because Kansas City didn't have one, Chris Jones, and two, Travis Kelce. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recapping this game and pretty much giving my opinion on how the Lions did, because there's a part of me that says this Lions team, even without those players, they still competed pretty well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of going through, breaking down kind of how the game went, give my opinion, kind of go quarter by quarter on what I saw, and if maybe Chris Jones and Travis Kelce could have changed some of the outcomes because there was the interception, a lot of the drop passes in the fourth quarter. I'm going to kind of go over everything. But without further ado, if you're going to enjoy, make sure you do drop a like. And without further ado, let's get into it. What we're going to do is we're kind of going to go one by one throughout the different parts of the game and kind of diagnose why I think this Lions team is legit probably a team that you do not want to be playing on this schedule. Starting off, the biggest thing with the Detroit Lions, they give no fucks. And when I say they give no fucks, it was what? First or second drive of the game, they're at the 23, 24 yard line? And they're fucking going for it. Well, not really going for it, but they did a fake punt. Who does a fake punt and gets the first down inside your own 20? Last time I checked, you don't really do that when you're going against Mahomes. Because if you fail, then you're telling Mahomes, hey, here's the ball for free inside the red zone. Another reason why they give no fucks, they were blitzing like a motherfucker last night. I haven't went and looked at the stats exactly to see how much they blitzed, like see what their blitz rate was compared to like man coverage, zone, whatever. But from what I saw, there was a lot of times where I saw more than 4 guys coming. Now let's get on to the Detroit Lions offense and what they showed last night. They showed a lot. They showed what they want to be this year. They showed that they're going to be a running the ball team. They want to hammer it in. They want to just go, beat you up at the line of scrimmage. Their identity is going to be a lot of counter runs, dives, powers. They're going to mix in the jet sweeps a little bit. And then they want to feed off that play action, get Jared Goff some nice easy throws. Not really deep bombs, but if it could be like a 10-yard screen to your tight end, 15-yard, maybe like comeback route, hitch routes, slants, easy throws for Jared Goff to make, that's what they want to do. What they don't want to do is get behind to where they're going to have to make the whole offense say, screw the run game, spread offense, we got to just go man-to-man, go beat these guys. They don't want to do that. They do not want to do that. And when it went down to 7-14 at halftime, there were some people wondering, is the Detroit Lions going to do this? Because Mahomes got the ball back at the beginning of the second half. If he went down and scored again, then you're down 21-7, and it puts a lot of pressure on the offense towards like, okay, time to play catch up. And teams just like, they just abandon that run game when if it's working, stay with it. And I really like that about the Lions. Dan Campbell did not crumble. He did not crumble under pressure. He didn't get flustered. He stayed consistent. He said, we're going to run this ball down their fucking throats. And we saw the run game work the whole entire game. Helped them get down the field, set up a nice little tight end completion across the screen on the first, I believe it was the first or second drive of the game for the Lions. They were able to score that touchdown. The defense bit on a run play. They didn't see the tight end coming across, easy touchdown. Later on in the game, the run game was just beating up that Chiefs defense. They were able to send David Montgomery for an easy run straight into the end zone. And also throughout the game, Jahmyr Gibbs, people were discrediting the Lions for taking him in the first round because you don't really take running backs in the first round. I even said that you don't do that. That draft pick is working off pretty well so far. I mean, he went 7 carries for 42 yards. Pretty damn good. David Montgomery had 21 carries for 74 yards. They're showing you that they want to run the ball. And then the other bright spot, Ross St. Brown for the Lions. He's a damn good receiver. Now let's get over to the Lions defense and kind of the ways that it made the Chiefs struggle. Now obviously I do want to go and say up front, if the Chiefs had Kelce, this would have been probably a different type of game. I don't think it would have been a blowout of any sorts. I don't think it would have been something big like a 14-34 win for the Chiefs. No, I still think this game would have been pretty close. But I do think that the Detroit Lions defense, they played a pretty sound game. They were stopping the run. They were keeping things in front of them. They didn't allow a lot of the deep throws. The only deep throw they made, the Chiefs made the entire game, was that deep one to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I still don't know how the hell he caught that ball. But it seemed like the Lions, they weren't really going for a shutdown defense. They were trying to bait Mahomes because there was a lot of throws where it looked like Mahomes had to like overthrow his receivers because the Lions were like setting themselves up in spots where like they could jump the route, get easy picks, And Mahomes, he saw that, so that's why he was overthrowing a lot of his guys. Now, when it comes to the interception that Mahomes threw, that one I really don't put on Mahomes. A lot of people are going to say, oh, you put it on Mahomes. No, I think the smart people, they're going to say that wasn't on Mahomes. That's on Tony. You got to catch that ball. Like, the ball smacked you in your hands. When the ball hits you in your hands, you got to catch the ball. The ball hit him in his hands. It popped up. The defender, I forget his name. I think it was Green. He had to actually do like a behind the back, like grab it, pull it in. Good catch on him. Made the pick six. Got the Lions right back in the game. Now, in the fourth quarter, whenever it was 21-20, the Chiefs had the ball twice. What the fuck was going on with the offensive play calling from the Chiefs? And then why does everybody got butterfingers? Like, I'm going to be honest. I was picking the Lions to win this game. But in a way, I didn't really care who won the game. I was just confused as fuck what was going on with the Chiefs last night. Because first up, with the play calling, Matt Nagy, he's the offensive coordinator now that Eric Bieniemy is over in Washington. What the fuck are you doing on, what was it, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2? Not putting Mahomes with the ball in his hands? You have your tight end going under center and then doing like a fake jet, or doing like a jet sweep off to, I think it was Tony or somebody else, doing a jet sweep off to your receiver. The Lions sniffed it out, shut that shit down pretty damn quick. And then the last thing is Chiefs. What the fuck are you doing dropping every single pass? I mean, I think they said across the entire night, Mahomes was throwing the ball to like 7 different people. I think like 4 or 5 different guys within that last like 7 or 8 minutes of the game dropped a pass. Like, what the fuck? Did they pass out popcorn at the end of the 3rd quarter and everybody got it a little bit and they forgot to take the gloves off before they ate it? I'm pretty sure it was first down at, what was it, like the 30, 35 yard line? And Mahomes threw the ball downfield. I think it was Tony. It hit him. Now, there's going to be some people saying it was behind him a little bit, and I am going to give him that. I will say it was a little bit behind him, so you're going to put it on probably both guys. Because Mahomes, yes, you got to throw that ball. You got to lead him a little bit better. But Tony, in a crucial moment like that, to be a big-time receiver, you got to catch the ball, dude. And then towards the end of the game, you had 3rd and, I think, 17. Threw the ball out there. The receiver could have literally caught the ball because he did overthrow the corner a little bit. The corner almost went up for the pick, and he had to overthrow the receiver. Receiver, even though it got over the corner, the receiver still looked like it smacked his fingertips. And then the very last throw of Mahomes' night out there, it was 4th and 25. I still don't know why they went for it there. They could have punted it, but I think Andy Reid's mind, he was thinking, if we don't get it, timeout. They kick the field goal. We get the ball back. We can still win this thing. But overall, moral of the story, could the Chiefs have won with Chris Jones and Travis Kelce? I know I kind of left that out throughout the entire thing. I think on defense, it wouldn't have really affected anything because Chris Jones, I think the Chiefs defense, the pressure from the defensive line, they were getting a lot of pressure. They made the Lions earn their rushing yards, and they made Jared Goff's night a little tough when it comes to just staying in the pocket. He was having to move around a lot. Now, on a couple of the throws where it looked like he was about to throw the ball and an edge defender was coming up and just about to hit him, could that have changed things because Chris Jones would have probably been there a little bit quicker? Yeah, that's possible. And then with Travis Kelce's case, I think that one would have made things a little bit different. I think the Chiefs probably could have scored some more points at the end of the game. But like I always say in football, you can't base it on ifs. It's about the results. Like, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be going back, Chiefs fans especially, they're going to be saying, if we did this, if we did that, if we had Kelce, if we had Chris Jones. Well, guess what? You didn't have them. You didn't do it. I guarantee you every single Chiefs player, when they go back to watch film, and even the coaches, they're going to be saying, man, it would have been nice to have them, but we didn't have them. This is what we did. Let's take what we did here and learn from it. Because one thing with the ifs is, yeah, sure, what if you had Kelce out there? Who says he catches the ball? He could have just had like an awful night and also dropped the balls as well. But other than that, that's all I got to discuss for today's video. As always, with every other video, if you did go on to enjoy these videos, make sure you do drop a like. It's always appreciated if you do so. If you disagree with anything I said in today's video, or agree with anything I said, make sure you go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you kind of thought about today's video. And I've been looking at my analytics. Some of you are not actually staying all the way through the videos. So if you did stay all the way through this video, comment hot dog down in the comments if you stayed this far into the video. If you wanted to enjoy the video and are enjoying the content that you're seeing here on the channel, you're watching some of the videos, and you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. It's free. It costs nothing. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Dylan Talk Sports. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.